Guys, there is one fight that I do want to talk about a little bit. It's been on my mind constantly, and we are here to talk about it. We have Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira, number two. If you guys don't know, this fight happened years ago. I believe it was like over a decade ago. Um, the first fight, Charles like hurt his shoulder or something like that. You know, he crumpled to the ground. He was holding his shoulder. He was so young. He was literally a boy. He was like 20 years old or something like that. So here they are gonna fight again. Um, February 21st, I believe, or I'm sorry, March 7th, February 21st is the next card. Anyways, I'm just going to be looking at this fight specifically. I want to look at their stats a little bit and just kind of point out any differences, talk about where they're at in their careers. Of course, more recently, Max Holloway has been looking better. There's no doubt about that. Um, let's see his last five fights. Fought Arnold Allen, beat him. That was brutal. I watched that over the other day. That was absolutely brutal. Chan Sung Jung, that was he was handed a win in that fight. It was Chan Sung Jung's retirement fight. Max Holloway knocked him out. That was pretty easy. As you can see, he more than doubled his strikes. Um, Justin Gaethje knocked him out 2024. Got knocked out by Ilya Taporia, and then he beat Dustin Poirier in a decision. And you can see in these fights, Max Holloway, he's always putting up these numbers. Um, yeah. So his last five fights, solid fighters. Let's look at Max Holloway's last. I'm sorry, Charles Oliveira's last five fights. We got Beneil Dariush by punches, knockouts, loss, a decision to Arman Sarukian. That's okay. Arman Sarukian would most likely finish Max Holloway. If he got a hold of Max Holloway, he would definitely finish Max Holloway. No doubt about that. So a decision, that's nobody counts that. Arman Sarukian is, in my opinion, the second best lightweight in the world, and according to other people's opinions on MMA YouTube as well. His third fight out of these five, Michael Chandler won by decision. I mean, he really should have gotten a finish in that, but like, look at the strikes. Why are the strikes? Why are they so close? Charles Oliveira got five takedowns, two submission attempts. So the strikes were close. Charles landed the better strikes. His grappling, of course, was much, much better. And then he got knocked out by Ilya Taporia. Then he comes back and he fights Mateus Gamrot and he chokes out Gamrot. I completely, honestly forgot that he even submitted Gamrot. That's absolutely insane. Oh, man. Max Holloway, I think Max Holloway beats Gamrot. Gamrot doesn't have any crazy, attributes or anything like that. He's a grinder. He's not even like he's not like Islam. He's not like Khabib. He's just kind of wrestling and leaning his weight on you. He's got okay striking. I do think Max Holloway would probably win a decision against Gamrot. He would just stuff the takedowns and he would just jab his face off. All right, let's look at their stats a little bit. According to like their last opponents, I mean, you kind of have to give it to Max Holloway a little bit. Arnold Allen, he's all right. I don't think he's as good as people say he is. I mean, sure, he's had a couple cool fights and he's a scrapper, but I don't think he's that good. Chan Sung Jung, literally his retirement fight, and he was not that good. He was so flat-footed. Max Holloway got handed a knockout. That was easy. If he didn't knock out Chan Sung Jung, that would be embarrassing. Like, that dude was flat-footed, so I don't really. The Arnold Allen one was pretty good. Justin Gaethje, super impressive, especially after what we saw him do to Patty Pimblett. Sorry, my dog went on the freaking bed. She's got like a luxating patella. It's when your hip like slips. It's not good. It hurts. So I gotta pick her up on the bed. Anyways, where was I at? Justin Gaethje. Where was I at, dude? Anyways, Chen Sung Jung, super flat-footed. Justin Gaethje, that was a great one. I was striking him pretty much the whole fight, landing the better shots, landing the harder shots on Justin. That was super impressive. So Max at lightweight, and then he goes up and not goes up, but he gets knocked out by Ilya Taporia. You can see it's actually kind of crazy. Max Holloway was technically outstriking Ilya Taporia. It's kind of crazy. Two knockdowns though. Yeah, Ilya Taporia is the best lightweight on the planet currently. Got beat by Volk and Ilya. Those are his last losses. Volk and Ilya, the best featherweight on the planet ever to do it, and then the best lightweight currently, in my opinion. And Charles lost to Arman Tsarukyan, second best lightweight in the world, and he didn't get finished. And then he got knocked out by Ilya Taporia, the best lightweight in the world. So they're honestly like super, super kind of neck and neck when it comes to their last five. You know what I'm saying? Both getting finishes in different ways. I mean, Charles got a knockout. He got a decision. He got a submission. Max gets knockouts, decision, knockouts, just no submissions, right? Let's look at their stats a little bit. Max Holloway 27-8. Charles at this point is 36-11. Max 5'11", 155 pounds, 69-inch reach. Wow, he's got a long reach. Max has a super long reach. Jeez. Gosh, I didn't even realize that. They're super, super close. Strikes landed per minute, 3.35 for Charles, 7.2 for Max. Striking accuracy is higher for Charles. Significant per minute, 3.25. Max has him there. Striking defense, Charles striking defense is actually lower. Takedown average, Max is poop. Charles is 2. Takedown accuracy, 40%, 53% for Max because he doesn't do it much. And when he does it, he knows he can do it. Basically, what this comes down to is, like, is Charles gonna work in his camp on staying on the outside, picking the right shots against Max? Does Charles have enough power to KO Max? We don't know at this point. Like, Max fought Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier hits hard, but I don't think he has the leverage like Charles does. You know what I mean? But it does. I don't know, man. Max he's just so in it all the time. Charles, he's in it, but like, man, he does, at the end of the day, he does have quit in him. Is it recently? No, it's not recently. He hasn't quit recently. But Max has no quit in him. Like, you have to put him out. And after Ilya knocked him out, Max still wanted to survive, bro. He wanted to survive. Charles was sleeping. Charles grabbed a blanket, grabbed a pillow and a blanket, and he took a nap. Max was like, no, I'm waking up. I'm not tired yet. So like, is Charles gonna get this to the ground? Probably not. Probably not. It's gonna be a striking fight, at least the first 2 rounds. Charles doesn't have wrestling like that. When he gets to the ground, he gets knocked down. Sometimes people follow him to the ground. You know what I mean? Um, when he knocked out Chandler, Chandler was he was kind of gassed a little bit. He was a little beat up and he got caught running away. That was the first fight. He got caught running away from Charles. Charles caught him with like a left hook or something and then bouncing his knuckles off his side of his head to finish. He didn't sleep him, but he definitely wore him down and TKO'd him. Um, Gosh, man, if Charles had like a way to get people down that was super efficient, I would pick Charles because he gets knockouts as well, and then he's got the submission, he's got the jujitsu. You know what I mean? While Max is playing video games, Charles is doing jujitsu, I'm sure. Like, and I'm not saying Charles doesn't have hobbies and he's got kids and stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. But I don't think I don't think Max is working on jujitsu like that. I think Charles probably is. He enjoys it. You know what I mean? Being in Brazil and stuff like that. He probably enjoys jujitsu, so he's doing it all the time. He's a great striker already. It's a tough fight. Um, I just smell a decision. I don't think Charles is gonna. He's not gonna beat Justin. He's not gonna just say screw it, and get knocked out like that. The way Ilya knocked out Charles, he got in the pocket in the middle of the cage, and he sat down on some hard shots. No doubt about that. Max doesn't have that type of boxing. Obviously, if he did, he probably would have slept Ilya. It's just different. Max is more of a volume puncher, of course. Yes, he has knockout power. Yes, he can hurt you, but most of the time, he's gonna punch your face off. And I think it's gonna take like a huge shot to shut Charles off, but it's also gonna take a huge shot to shut Max off, like a huge, huge shot at this point in his career. This is also at lightweight. Ilya knocked out Max at featherweight. I do want to mention that Max is going to have most likely have a better chin. He's going to be stronger, but at the same time, Charles is also stronger. They've both leveled up. You know what I mean? Who's leveled up the most? It would probably it's tough. It would be Max in the striking, right? And then it would be Charles. I feel like in his overall game, like his striking improved, his grappling improved, his wrestling isn't really there. Like he's not going to go for a double leg and spear Max and try to take him down. That's just not what he does. He would have to hurt Max, and then or he gets hurt. Max follows him. I don't think Max is going to follow him to the ground. Max is going to turn around and tell him to stand right back up if he hurts him. So, dude, I'm leaning towards Max Holloway. I think most people are, but that's not my official pick. I just kind of wanted to talk about this fight a little bit. Um, it is a hard one to pick. It actually is, and a lot of people might say, "Oh, it's not that hard. It's pretty easy. Max has this all day." Yeah, but if Max, I say if Max doesn't KO Charles, like does Charles does he bring something else to the table? You know what I mean? Does he wrestle Max? He's never fought someone who's got the boxing like Max as far as volume comes. Of course, Ilya has the power, but he's not like a volume puncher. He's more of like a he likes to go for the quality over quantity. He goes for the quality combos when he knows they're gonna land. So I'm leaning towards Max. It's kind of like 55-45, Max, of course, in favor. But I'm going to have to watch some more film and, all that sort of stuff and just kind of see and watch their last 5 fights and just see what's going on. But I don't know, man. It's just hard to imagine Charles even being able to take Max down at this point in his career. I can just see him punching his face off, but hey, I guess we'll see. Yeah, this next part of the video, I ordered some UFC cards off of eBay, and I kind of want to just open them on here and see who we get. So I am going to make this bigger if I can do it. All right. All right, I'm gonna make this bigger, and we're gonna just hop right into this. Again, I got these from eBay. I don't know why I've been watching UFC since I was 7 years old, and I've never thought about buying UFC cards, which would be a pretty good idea. I've got the 2022 UFC trading cards. There's 5 in here. Optic, Donruss. Yeah. I kind of want to make this a tradition. If you guys like this idea, please like the video. I would appreciate it. I kind of want to start doing this. See who we pull out of these packs. So excited. All right. All right, baby. Upside down, of course. What do we have? Davison Figueiredo, Henry Cejudo, and their manager holding them up. I'm sure that was against Moreno. Nice. Got Figgy. Okay, okay, okay. I'll sleeve these after. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Next, Leon Rocky Edwards. Where are you at, Leon? Where's your next fight? Cool, 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 cool. Let's go, let's go. Next, that's number 62 card, by the way, for him. And then the Davison card was number 4. Next. Yo, we got the on paper, man. We literally got this guy on paper. Got this dude on paper. We got light heavyweight, now retired, the GOAT, Anthony Smith, baby. Trying to attack my family. Next, we got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Henry Cejudo, aka Triple C, baby. Let's go. I'm kind of enjoying retired Henry Cejudo. Anybody else? He's becoming humble and just kind of wholesome. Not gonna lie. Let's go. Oh, the Anthony Smith one, number 20. Not sure what that means exactly, but cool, man. We got Henry Cejudo. Let's see who is the last. Oh, I already see the name on the back, and that's actually a good one. It's probably worth $1 million at this point. Bink. What are the odds of that? My house. Bro, what are the odds I pull a Peter Yan after he just destroyed Merab Dvalishvili? What are the odds that I pull a Peter Yan, bro? Hold on, we gotta get a clip. We gotta get a thumbnail. I want to do his war cry. Isn't that what he does? Or is that Derek Lewis? Pretty sure Peter Yan did that too. This is cool, bro. That's immediately going into a card sleeve. If anybody wants it, I need a mil Cash App. I don't even have Cash App. I need a mil Venmo, bro. A mil Venmo. Peter No Mercy Yan, and if you guys don't know, if you guys are casuals, Peter Yan is now the Bantamweight champion, so the fact that I just pulled him out as my last card is honestly hilarious and pretty lit. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Maybe I'll order some more packs for my next video. I'm not going to do it for every single video, but I'm going to try and do it at least like once or twice a month. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know down below who you guys think is going to take this fight. Like I said, I'm going to go watch some more film later on, and I'm going to have an official pick later, but I'm leaning towards Max just because of his boxing, his anti-grappling, and his takedown defense. So, and he's got more power at lightweight. So, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.